Well, apparently they're not given watches or cars for graduation anymore. According to some doctors, the new hot item, at least for girls, appears to be breasts. Heather Panzer went from 34B to 34C when she got saline implants as a graduation present from her parents last year. What were she and her parents thinking, you might ask? Well, that's what I did when I spoke with Heather and her mother, Becky, and ethicist Dr. Bruce Weinstein. I've seen a picture of you before the breast enlargement, and you looked great then. Why did you feel you needed to get your breasts enlarged?
Well, I just felt that it was an area that I was lacking in. Personally, I never got teased, never got ridiculed, and I figured that I achieved all of my goals as far as academics. I just graduated summa cum laude from Dowling in finance, and I felt that at the time it was one area that was lacking, and if I could do something about it. Lacking
because I know you want to be an actress or a model, you've said.
Yes.
Why? Do you think this is going to help you?
I believe so, yes. That wasn't the sole reason why I did it. Mm-hmm. But I believe that it's going to be nothing, more of a help than a hindrance.
Because, I mean, like Meryl Streep, who's a great actress, you don't think about the size of her breasts as the first thing. Mm-hmm.
Well, of course not. Of course not.
There's some parents out there who are going to think, well, look, it's one thing if your kid wants to do this on their own, but you, I mean, not only sanctioned it, you helped pay for it.
Right, right.
What kind of a message does that send to your daughter?
Well, it's not so much a message that she got from me, but it was a message that I got from her. She excelled in so many areas. I felt that she had proved herself to me, and this was something that she really, really wanted, and I felt she deserved it. So I just said, if you do your homework and check it, make sure it's safe and everything, I have no problem with it.
I want to talk to Bruce Weinstein, the ethicist who's standing by. Bruce, you're listening to this. What do you think?
Anderson, it is unethical for parents to buy their children breast implants as a graduation present. And it is unethical for two reasons. First of all, this is major surgery, and it is not without risks. It is not like getting your hair colored. People with breast implants can develop bleeding, they can develop leakage or breast deflation, and even autoimmune disorders like fibromyalgia can result from breast implant augmentation. But this is not the major reason why it is unethical for parents to give the gift of bigger breasts. What kind of a message does this send? What it sends, it tells your child that your mind isn't really important, your soul isn't really important, your spirit isn't really important. What's ultimately most important is the size of your breasts, and it completely undercuts the very purpose of an education, which is namely to improve one's mind, one's spirit. This sends the women's movement back 30 years or more.
Becky, you disagree with that, I take it?
I disagree with that. I think it sends the women's movement 30 years ahead, because it just proves that she is got power. Not only is she summa cum laude in school, she's not only is she very bright and talented and a very giving girl and a smart girl, but she's also has a sense of empowerment now, because this is something that she wanted, and she also paid for half of it.
What it means, though, is that one's sense of empowerment, as you put it, comes from outside of oneself rather than from within. Why not use the $7,000 to buy an encyclopedia or a trip to Europe or a down payment on a house? This sends such a bizarre message to one's child. Now, 20 years ago, we couldn't have even had this debate, because it would have been laughed out of every broadcast medium in the United States. And it's just a sign, I think, of the degradation of our culture that we're even discussing this semi-seriously. It is ridiculous for parents to even consider giving their child breast implants.
Heather, any second thoughts, any doubts?
I have no second thoughts whatsoever. If I
Becky?
had to do it again,
No
do it all over.
thoughts at all.
All right, thank you both for being with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bruce as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure. There you go.